Today, we're going to learn how to paint a really big cat. And for some scale, here is what I painted the first episode. And this is what I painted for the second episode. They're getting bigger. And this is the fourth episode. We're going real big. How big? You're looking at it already. This is 8 feet long, 6 feet tall. I'm pretty tall. As a giant pussycat, I am 6 foot. So I tower over everything. But I almost look like I'm small when I look at this canvas. And as for what I want to paint, I'm going to recreate an old painting. I call this one A Father and Its Kittens. It's not going to be an exact recreation of it, but this is going to be the biggest cat I've ever painted. This is a real canvas I'm painting on. It's not just the wall, so it'll be able to be stretched at a later date and hung at a museum or in a home, or most likely I'll roll it up and stick it in the corner of my house and it'll stay there until I die. But a little bit how the pudding is made, the sausage. This is going to take several days, I think, of working just a few hours a day. And I'll start first thing tomorrow. And that's why my face is going to look a little different. And I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty... Oh, what? Oh, sorry. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of nervous about this. This painting is huge. And a whole bunch of insecurities are coming up. But it's paint. It can't be that hard. That's what I'm always saying on this channel. Anybody could paint. Why can't I paint? So, let's beat those demons. First things first, we're going to have to paint the outline of the cat, which is what I normally do. I guess it's going to have to get completely dry, so that's all I'm going to try to do today, is get this outline done. So, Studio GP, hit it. Day one of painting was a massive success. I created exactly what I wanted to. All of us at this point on is filling in the lines. This is how a big chunk of this video is going to go. Me in the studio. I had to rent a studio. It cost me $300 an hour. I hope to get this done in like 2 minutes. But hey, you want to do another take already? We don't have time for that. You know, it's kind of looking good. It's pretty simple right now. You might think it's crazy, but I'm actually going to call it a day for this painting right now. I mean, I have other things to do. I have a YouTube to take care of, which I have an Instagram I'm making original content for. I have a TikTok. I'm making original TikToks. Yeah, we're here. I got a big brush. I think this is a 3-inch brush. I never really use such big brushes. And here we are, in the studio again. I think it's important to show... I was thinking about cutting down some of this time-lapse, but I think I'm going to show its entirety. This is where I'm at right now, because after I'm done recording this, I'm back into the painting studio. There's paint everywhere on this canvas, except for the eyes and nose of each character. And I think I'm gonna do another layer of paint on each of the kittens, but not so much the big cat. Wow. This is kind of intimidating, being in the studio with the big on air. Are we going live right now? Okay, I was just getting distracted. Yeah, because this wouldn't make sense if it went live on the air right now. So this cat is yellow. This is some different colored cats for you. Here is a couple of orange cats in a row here. I think I watered down the paint for these kittens. That's why I'm going to go over them again. This one I didn't think I paint, but those orange ones, it looked like I wiped them down. And the gap right there from painting the kittens to painting the sun and painting the background in general, there was a gap of like a month and a half. I just didn't work on this project. I was intending to make this installment 4 on my channel, and it was just way too ambitious. So I needed to get more ambition. I wanted to make this the 10th episode, and then the blindfolded idea kind of came along, and that became episode 9. And then episode 10 was the painted in black and white. Oh, painting the sky now, baby. So I made episode 11. I was planning to kind of do this again, but I painted 18-inch by 24-inch canvas, and it was going to be a little bit of a red herring, the biggest canvas I've ever painted on. Oh, shoot. I forgot I danced there. And yeah, just painting a lot of background. So, oh yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and name these kittens in the comments. Whoa, let's slow this down a little bit. This episode is going to slow down and get more in tune with my regular content. Time lapses are going to go away for a minute. Here's my palette. I'm going to mix these two colors together, and maybe some yellow ochre. That's new to my palette. Oh, I'm way excited to be back at it again. What am I doing? I'm mixing together some orange right away. Going back and cleaning my brush. My water is very blue. Very blue. So, let's just start by giving this orange cat on top. I don't normally name my cats. I'll only name one out of these cats. So no need to name this cat on the top of the head anymore. Her name is Thimble. But I'd still really love to hear your guys' names. Alright. It's like a lot of water in this brush. I don't like that. Just try to get this the palette in the shot a little bit. Like old times. Okay. Now I'm going to mix some pink with this rose color, which I don't normally use. But it's a part of my palette. I really like this color. There we go. Whew, there's a beard hair in my paint. Grab some white, mix it up with this Windsor blue, a new color to my palette. And I'm just plopping down a lot of paint. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Alright, now I'm going to let this kind of dry for a bit by moving on to just the cat itself. I already started mixing some orange. Yeah, there's a lot of blue pigment in my water. I should have cleaned that out. In between this cat and the next cat, I'll clean out. So I'm just putting lots of paint. Want this cat to be... Oh yeah, there's just so much blue in the brush still. I gotta mix that out. Yeah, this is a hindrance. Jesus Louises. Mix some blue in there. Darken it up. Oh, so beautiful. This cat is so high up to the ceiling, I considered moving the entire painting down so I could reach it better. That just seemed like a lot of work. That seems like assistant my job should do. You know what I'm saying? My cameraman maybe could get the get the shot. Not get the shot. What am I saying? Just word babble. I said cameraman lost, but I wanted the cameraman to do just the painting. I'm still in some peak of reality. Yeah. Oh, it just looks so much better. I'm also standing on a book. Just thought you could get my head a little bit better in frame. Secrets of the Trade. Oh yeah. This cat is just honkin' beautiful. Honkin' beautiful. In fact, I think this cat is starting to look better than most of the cats I paint on this channel. But still retaining my style, which is hella cool. I'm gonna stand back for a minute, rest my arm, but I'm still here and you're just looking at the cat. I painted about half of it. I'm gonna mix a heckin' lot of paint here. Oh, I know what to do. I'm gonna mix some white in with this paint right here. And I'm gonna have this pale orange ready to go. When I step back in frame. And yeah, I'm gonna kind of give this pale color all right here in the muzzle. I don't want it to be too thick because I'm painting this alla prima, which means wet on wet. That means more in when you're painting with oils. Painting alla prima is, well, painting with oils, if you don't paint alla prima, is more impressive to me because I'm so impatient. I need to paint wet on wet because I can't wait the full time for the oil to dry. One of the reasons why I transitioned back to acrylics, making, like, I could paint this in oils and make it a big ass oil painting. That just would take more time, and I'm making a YouTube channel. In fact, I had this section of canvas set aside. I was going to paint a mural with semi-realistic faces. I mean, my owner was. But he got too lazy. And I hope he doesn't get too mad that I didn't ask to use this canvas. I just started using it. I hope he likes my pretty pictures of cats. You know how I learned how to paint cats? My owner taught me. My owner taught me everything I know. And still I know nothing. Oh no, got some blue mixed in there. That's okay. It's just, build some definition. Okay. Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna step back again, rest my arm, because that's a lot of up. Now wash my brush. Now I'm grabbing my Winsor blue and some vermilion. Now mixing it together. That's going to be the black I'm going to use for this image. It's the common black. I used to use a different blue, but Winsor blue is so much more beautiful. Winsor blue is such a beautiful color. I wouldn't recommend it enough. Okay. See, that's what happens when there's a lot of color there and it doesn't dry. Now my black is more blue than I want it to be. But that's okay. Okay. Nothing to worry about here. It's all Bob. It's Bob Ross time. It's gentle little trees. Beautiful little kitties. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He needs ear holes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, whiskers. Little kittens only get 2 whiskers. Alrighty. I'm gonna wash my brush again. Grab out a littler brush. Clean it off pretty good. Come back for Little things on the... Boop. Oh, so wet on wet there. But it has to be done. Let's just fix that up. Damn it. I want the white to be shining through. I don't want any color shining through. Yeah. Okay. I have this little brush in white on it with a little bit of blue. I'm going to mix it in with this red and pink color. And I'm going back to the nose. I'm not too happy with it. I think it's too obvious that it's only one layer of paint or something. So I'm just going to use this other paint color and just go over top of it. But I'm not making it consistently this color by mixing in the colors of the brush. Yeah. I love it. Wow. And that's Thimble for you. The only cat I'll ever name on this show. Just a special for this such a huge painting special I name all the cats, but I want you to name them in the comments. Let's move on to the next orange cat. This feels better. I'm sitting down. Whew, my arm is getting sore. So here we are, another cat. So much color in this brush, but it's from the water, I think. Whatever, okay. I still have plenty of white on my palette for these eye whites. Just kind of, live them on there. You live on this paint. This paint that was in a tube is living on a canvas. It doesn't get stuck to my palette. It's free. It's going to live forever on this canvas. Where would you like to see this picture hang when it's done? I want it to be... I'd settle for the Smithsonian, I guess. I mean... maybe I'd try holding out on them if they did actually make a serious offer. But really, you'd want to get in MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art. Alright. Let's put some dark paint on the side. Windsor blue. Yeah. Maybe the Boston Museum of Modern Art. That'd be pretty sweet. What are some of your favorite museums that you've ever visited? Tell me about them and the paintings you've seen, because I'm interested to know. Okay, cleaning the brush with some paint water. Geez, I could use that water just to paint. And I'm gonna use a darker. I'm just gonna use the rose red. Oh, it's quite a different hue because of the paint water. It's a little bit darker. And there's a bit of white mixed in there. I kind of like it though. But look at that. Oh, there's so much. Got to do a better job of like cleaning out that shitty water. Alright. I went whiter. Like I probably would have went in the first place. I don't know what carried me on to do that. It wasn't my plan. Alright. I'm going to keep the pink on my brush. And I'm just going to go right into that pre-mixed orange, because it wasn't long. I didn't take a break in between this cat. Whoa. I would have always taken a break. I think that's a sign I'm actually getting healthier. Because I think it was just the energy. I'm going to have to fix my diet. That's the biggest thing that's holding me back, was just the food I'm eating. And probably the biggest thing that was obviously the biggest thing that was making me unhealthy, beyond my sedentary lifestyle. I wasn't doing stuff. But now I am. I'm going for walks and stuff. It's hard at times. really hard, actually. So I do my best. I'm doing my best. I'm mixing in some yellow ochre in with some red here, and that already mixed orange. See if this makes a difference. Yeah, that looks kind of good. I don't know if it makes it look too different. I think adding this layer of paint here is important. I think initially when I laid it, I was planning on that was it, that's the episode, I'm moving forward, but it looks kind of weak to me, especially up close. It's hard for me to stand back and see this all in one picture because it's so big and there's not very much room in here. This takes up the entire wall. I had to take down my Backstreet Boys posters and my Britney Spears posters. When I hang them back up, I'm going to replace them with Lizzo and Kendrick Lamar posters. Who else is like out there and working and being an artist truly that would also be like already idolized, so I don't have to like make the poster myself? Like Harry Styles, he's huge right now, and for good reason, I believe. Last Harry Styles videos I watched on purpose, Harry Styles, was his covers of Lizzo. Truth Hurts, I believe. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. I hope I'm not just remembering another artist. No, I think I'm remembering that. It was awesome. Yeah, I don't think I watered down any of the paints. I wasn't planning on watering down any of the paints. I think the yellow I was using was mainly yellow here, is very weak. It would be kind of cool in the comments if you could tell what your favorite face paint was throughout this video. This is my gold era. I tried this is just a yellow ochre hue on my face, but it looks awesome. I look new you, baby. I'm gonna mix some more yellow ochre in here. I have to mix some bigger batches of paint at a time. This is I'm not used to painting with secondary colors so much at the moment. Or I mean, what am I talking about? Secondary colors is the challenge that my last major art challenge, when I only bought 3 colors. I bought 4 colors, yellow, red, and blue. And I found out very fast that some of the colors are more tinged to a secondary color more, so I got 2 of each color now. And yellow ochre. And I use a Mars Black occasionally, but I will not be using Mars Black in this portrait. What is the colors on your palette at home if you're painting? I would love to know what colors are like your go-to colors. Alright, let's start down here. Mine right now is vermilion and Windsor blue. And this yellow, which I can't remember, it's like cerulean yellow pale hue or something, or medium hue. I can't remember. I have both. One's more orange and one's more green leaning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it seems like such rudimentary to talk about. Like, yeah, I'm just talking about colors, mixing colors. Like, what is this, kindergarten? And sometimes, like, maybe I should have paid more attention in kindergarten, because I'm an artist now, and colors is a very important aspect of being an artist. Who the fuck? Who the hell? Who in the shit? Anyway, moving on. It is nice to be sitting down. Maybe standing up made me rush. This seems to be taking longer, this cat. Yeah. Oh, but this cat is beautiful so far. Alright, I want to mix the X of this yellow ochre. Oh, I want to try this, this rose. Mix the rose and the yellow ochre together. Doesn't seem to be poppin' orange, you know? Let's try this on this arm. It looks about the same. Let's mix some yellow in big time. Oh, let's mix in some white. Oh, that's very pale now. Yeah. That's what's missing. I need to add some of this back into the face now. This more pale orange, more earthy tones, I believe. I should get to to the corners too. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna add some more white and make it more extreme on this side. This is like the most ambitious art project I've ever taken, even though it is kind of a simplified style. Oops. I've got some blue mixed in there big time. I don't like that. I'll just cover it up with yellow and make it green. Beautiful. Now let's go for straight red. That doesn't look so bad. I like it. You know, it makes the cat look more like lived in, you know? More tabby-like. Yeah. I love it. So, obviously, I paint cats a lot. I've always painted cats. Ever since I started becoming an artist, even years before I started becoming an artist, I painted cats a few times before, well, I guess the signs were there that I was an artist before I took my life in my own hands and be like, okay, you're an artist, meowster. Alright, back to this arm. And I have to go get more yellow, I think. There's a lot of cat here. And I'm not being cheap with the paint. You know, it's crazy. I used a lot of paint so far on this image, like $60 worth, maybe? Like, if each tube cost me $20, I've used about it. Oh, it's hard to say if I've used 3 tubes, if it was truly $60. But there's a lot of paint on this image. It's so big, it makes sense. But by the time this painting is over, like, it's gonna be more paint value than the canvas itself. I can't remember how much I spent on this canvas, but this is close to half of it. I think it was, oh no, maybe this is a third of it. Was there 18 feet? And this is 6? Oh no, it's 8 feet, and it was 16. So that is half. This is half of that canvas roll, and I think I spent $180 on it. So it's like $90 worth of canvas. Wait, how much did I say? 180? 100? I can't remember. I seem to remember it being 200, but I think there was money left over. But I don't remember now. I'm a terrible business artist. That's the thing about being artist too. You gotta be business minded. Like, Like, you are an artist, okay. An important thing to remember about you being an artist is you're a business now. It's like, what? I don't like that. I haven't really fully latched on to that. I'm really close, though. I'm thinking about doing a small art print. Maybe I should do one of this eventually. Maybe if this video gets more than, well, my number one view has 62 views. Do you think this video will get more than 62 views? That would be awesome. Yeah, maybe share it with your mom and your grandma. They love art. They loved all the little pictures that you drew for them and you hung on the fridge. Like, they may not necessarily have it anymore. Sometimes they do. Often they do. But life gets in the way. But that doesn't matter. They have memories of those pieces of art that you were probably mandated to create in elementary school. Isn't that really cool? I think that's cool. And maybe, if you probably know what the Joy of Painting is. It's a PBS TV show. If you don't know what the Joy of Painting is, stop, go and look up the Joy of Painting right here on YouTube and watch this PBS show where this gentle, nice man paints landscapes. And they're just, well, I'm trying to be complimentary, but I was thinking like the complimentary things I was going to say are just facts. Like, oh yeah, he paints masterpieces. Like, oh yeah. Like, it's a compliment, but he's actually painting masterpieces, each and every one. Every time he picked up the paintbrush, he made well, the thing is, these shows, they played on PBS and people painted along and created the same or similar images along. So people painted at home and they would send in Polaroids and pictures they developed. They had to develop them back in the day to them. And there was this, and he loved it. I think he loved it more than he loved himself, which is crazy because he loved himself a lot. So I'm assuming if you're watching this and you didn't know what Bob Ross was, you were back from watching an episode of Bob Ross. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. And isn't Bob Ross amazing? And no, I'm not ripping him off. I'm a pussycat. He wasn't a pussycat. So, I am unique. I am unique. I have to go get some paint. Hold tight. Hold tight. Holy shit. ASMR. That was the paint, I swear. But if you don't believe me, that's okay. That's funny too. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't like having some yellow stripes in this guy's fur here. That's kind of just radical. Do some yellow stripes over here on this arm. That's too much there. That's too much. You can cover it with some orange. That's the wrong tinge of orange. Or is it? That looks nice. Let's work some tabby colors on this belly welly. Oh, do you like it when I pet your belly? No, you don't? Uh-oh, you're not gonna like the next 5 minutes of your life being created. Yeah, that is nice. I gotta do it on the back too. Do you like the scratches on your back? Yeah, that's better. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Like, this is a much funner layer than painting it the first time. Add some big chunk of white here. White is one of the most opaque colors. It is considered, titanium white, which is the white I use, is considered one of the, if not the most opaque color. So I lay down some titanium white, put a little bit stronger color on top of it because I thought it was a bit too pale. Excuse me. I'm trying to eat more vegetables. So I went to the store today and I bought like some cucumbers and a couple of apples and I bought a bell pepper. That's what I went for, the bell pepper. The other things I got, it was nice too because I wouldn't have been able to eat that bell pepper by itself, but I started eating it with an apple and a cucumber at the same time and it was pretty good. And then I went and ate what I would normally eat too, which I guess I would have ate less because that's the thing. I'm taking small baby steps, but I'm working towards a healthier me. And it's going to take some time. It didn't take overnight for me to get to this size. It took quite a while. It took like a decade to get to this size. I don't think I was ever really a healthy weight as an adult. So I guess it's been longer than that. Longer than a decade. But that's okay. I'm taking small steps now. And I'm going to keep on the path of being healthier. Okay, it's kind of looking cartoonishly orange. That's also okay. Sorry. I was just looking at myself in the viewfinder. I quite enjoy my time. I would often, when I'm painting, or when I was painting in fast motion earlier in the video, like, oh man, that must have been forever ago now. Was I going somewhere? Sorry. Usually you're like, okay, camera, what was I just talking about? But there's nobody to correct me. I'm so close to being done. I think I'm going to edit a little behind the scenes. This is like the 6th or 7th day of painting out of the last 2 months, so I haven't really been painting that much. I have it all edited up to this point, except for these last 2 cats. So I'm looking at this now too. I'm painting, and I said earlier I wasn't going to paint over the red. I think I'm going to have to paint over the red. I might not do it. I don't know yet, though. It's too early to say. Alright. keep it moving along. Yeah, titanium white. That's what I need more of. Always need more paint. It sucks. I live on disability. Too much information, I know. But it's just my life. At the moment in time, that's where I was. I needed help. And I'm receiving it still. But eventually, I'm going to not need it. And I think that's actually fast approaching, which is crazy. Alright. Okay, I'm just going to finish painting this orange tail. And then I'm going to have to do something about the limbs. Darken them up. Maybe I'll mix some black. Well, I have to make some black anyway. Maybe that's what I'll do with it first. I'm really glad I did this fast motion for that first part, for the boring part. I don't think I've been able to talk. It's just so boring laying paint, especially that first layer. This might be boring, but I'm having so much fun. Alright, let's clean the brush, rub off the excess water on the rock, rub some on the towel. That's everything that happened off screen. Okay, so mixing the Windsor blue and the red. I guess I could show you. And there's already some there. This is the black I make. I just use 2 colors. The vermilion has a lot of yellow in it. So I think it makes for the good mixing of black, just those 2 physical colors. But in reality, you need 3. You need yellow. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. Okay, let's go back. Wash the black out of the brush. Rub the excess paint on this rock. Okay. Now mixing some yellow and red. Mixing some orange. Now I'm just mixing some orange right on top of the black. I think it makes it more subtle. Alright. Yeah, it makes it more lived in, you know? It doesn't, like those black lines there feel like they're there, but also implied at the same time. Alright, let's just, whoops, okay. That was supposed to be the white arm. Let's just make some white right on top of that. Yeah. Let's do something about this tail. Yes. Adding some white here and there. Yeah, this is like actually looking like a piece of art to me, at least. And I'm the artist, so yeah. Is it more impressive that I painted on camera? Or is it less impressive? Actual questions I want answers to. I hope you just comment every time I answer a new question. That way I'd have a lot of comments. Oh no. Alright, let's cover that up with just red. Oh, that's too much red now. Let's just work that in. Make some yellow right onto it. Ah, it's too much red. Too much red. But that's okay. All cats are different. This cat is different too. This cat is more different than you. You hear people upstairs running around. living their lives just like me. But I'm painting cats. Who else has a life like that? Life is what you make of it. I made it cats. Ugh. I need merch. That'd be awesome. Merch set. I don't need merch. I don't have enough viewers to buy merch. But that would be an awesome future merch. Okay. Going back to the black. Cleaning the rock. Going back to the black right away. Yeah. This is the pupils. I called them irises in earlier installments in some of my earliest TikToks. A mass embarrassment. Alright. I'm going to try to make the mouth a little bit more subtle than the last one. I just realized I went over my time limit and I might have missed out the last part there. So I don't know where it exactly cut off. Might have been just like that. Might have been 5 to 10 seconds. I don't know. Might have been 20 seconds. But I've done the cat. And I was just in the middle of a deep psychological thought. I don't know what cat I'm painting next, but it'll be tomorrow. Hello! And day number 37 it is. Geez, it feels like I've been painting forever. And ever. I'm going to do something controversial, and I'm going to paint a little bit on the big red cat first. You can see it's kind of subtle. It looks like I tried to paint the implication that this pink cat had a tail. But I'm taking that away. You don't have a tail. Now just putting red pigment right over the pink. And that's the plan. And then I'm going to focus exclusively on this pink cat. This episode is going to be pretty long. I was thinking about just like cutting to more fast motion, but I don't think that's the way to go. At least, I don't know. I made a decision, and I'm rolling with it. Alright, it looks a little bit shiny right now, but I think that'll dry perfectly. I got a lot of white paint. Oh! I'm going to wipe off as much paint as I can. Go back to my water. I cleaned it. I made a bunch of paintings in between yesterday and today. I'm on a roll, man. I'm all healthy and shoot healthier. I wouldn't go as far as to say I'm healthy. Okay. But I like butts. Okay, I don't know. I'll probably put more space in between the eye there. What color eye should it be? Comment in the chat now. I wish I was live, doing live stuff. Of course, they're just going to be my favorite color of blue. Favorite eye color, I should say. My favorite color is orange. Let the record show. Yeah, looking good. Right. Still, there's two eyes. It's two eyes. I need more paint. Uh-huh. Yeah, baby. Oh, and the lighting might be like way different because my light bulb burnt out and I had to use a light bulb from my bedroom over in the studio here. Alright, I'm gonna go back to a big brush. Uh-oh. I'm gonna make some pink. And we're just gonna roll with it. and just do what we did before. That's awfully white. That might be too white. Going for a very subtle pink. Now I have some blue mixed in there somehow. How did that happen? Oh, it's actually black. I was using black for one of my TikToks. I painted, I was doing a commissioned piece. I don't often do commissions. In fact, I rarely take commissions, but it was my brother who commissioned me, so I did it. And it was Insane Clown Posse's album, The Wraith. I'm doing a series of Insane Clown Posse albums. So I'm pretty happy with how that TikTok turned out. I also did one of those. One of my earlier TikToks that really took off was a celebrity. A certain celebrity? What would he look like as a cat? So I did Kevin Chamberlain this time. And those are my TikToks for today. In fact, that's why I originally put on the makeup. I just still have it on. It was for the Kevin Chamberlain TikTok. In the commission piece with the Insane Clown Posse, The Wraith, I didn't use a shot of me in my makeup. I'm gonna make this cat's nose black. Yeah. Ooh, this cat's really coming to life now. Really sticking the pink to the painting. I'm gonna go darker pink, and I didn't do nothing. Almost spilled my water, though. Looks like I should keep the arm there. I was about to paint some of that pink. In fact, I'll take it off. These cats' arms are kind of pointy. They're kind of nubbed. Not like that's a bad thing. In fact, it might be a tremendous honor in the future. Kind of made it more squared that time. So this day 37, like I said before, I wasn't lying. Maybe I was. I'm planning on painting 3 cats, the final 3 kittens. And then is the painting done? I guess I still have to do the face of the big cat too. And I have to decide if I'm going to put more paint on the cat himself like I did here. That is yet to be determined at this point in the video. It's definitely been on my mind. I've been thinking about it. But I kind of like it doesn't need that much definition, I don't think. I think the focal points are going to be the kittens, at least with the painting this large in scale. Did I tell you how big it was? It's 8 feet wide by 6 feet tall. I wish I knew how many meters and centimeters that was. 6 feet. That's like 2 meters tall. Wow. Here in Canada, we're still kind of using the metric system. We're still close to America. Not the metric system, the imperial system. But, I like butts. I always lead myself up with the butt eye, and then I just like Where am I even going with this? And I lose my train of thought. That's why I fill it in with I like butts. Somebody should go through all the old episodes and timestamp it whenever I say it so people could immediately go to the I like butts and have an I like butt counter. It'd be off the rails in this installment. Well, in this clip at least. Because I said it twice before I started talking about it. And then the moral quandary is, do you count the times when I'm just talking about it? You never know. Yeah. Ooh, baby. Uh-huh. This cat is coming to life right before our eyes. That is one pink cat. I need like a dark streak right here. Maybe I'll just go straight red. Just kind of blend it in a little bit. Yeah, that's its leg. Maybe I'll make this leg here a little bit more darker because of it. Oh yeah. I need more talking points, I guess. What would you think about doing a live show? I paint live on a stream. That would be kind of neat, but it'd be kind of disheartening depending on what if I'm just painting on paper, I think I could do it to like nobody. Just paint for nobody. But if I was painting on a canvas, maybe not to this scale. Oh, it'd have to be seen in due time. Mixing more pink. Alrighty. Just putting in some nice. This painting is gonna be awesome. I'm really stoked. I'm stoked I'm getting close. I'm probably not really close at this point to being finished. But I'm stoked I'm getting closer at least. Whatever, I'm stoked. I'm stoked on this painting. I'm stoked on life. It's awesome. Yeah. Yes. This is nice. I have a lot of paint on my brush still. I'm just going to put it down. I think this needs to be dulled just a little bit. I think that's perfect now. I think that was a little strong, that red there. Alright, let's clean the old brusharoonie. Maybe I'll go for a smaller one. Here's one I like to use quite often. The name of this brush is Ron. You know why? Because the base of it is a burgundy color. And I use it a lot, so I like to personalize it. Do you ever name your brushes? I don't necessarily recommend doing it because it makes it kind of emotional when they start the end of their lifespan. Like, this brush isn't going to last forever. It wasn't much nicer earlier, actually. I've used it a lot. Alright. Oh, I know. I should make it more gray, not such a straight black. Yeah, the nose of this cat is black, not pink. You know why? I bet you could figure out why. This cat was born with the black nose. Alright, back to some more straight black. So cute. Alright, some big ol' whiskeys. Hey, wait, I said I wasn't going to use this black. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm a liar now. That's okay. I'm going to go to mixing black now. With the black already on my brush, there's going to be black mixed in. Authentic black mixed in with this handmade black. Did I just use cerulean blue? Uh-oh. I don't have my good blue out here. I grabbed my cerulean blue by accident. That's okay. I might even go get my... Well, I think I'm going to have to go get my good paint in between my Windsor blue. I did use... Windsor blue is very comparable to cerulean blue. Cerulean blue is a nice light blue, but it's like you could achieve the same effects of a cerulean blue with a Windsor blue by adding white. But you can't achieve the effects of Windsor blue with cerulean blue. Oh, let's wash my brush. Grab some straight white. Make sure I get all the water out of there. And I'm doing the eye dots. I gotta look at the other cats to see what I did. Okay. Gotta make a match because they all have the lighting source in this picture. Whoever took this picture. I don't like that. I still see some pigment that isn't... Ah! That's made it worse! I think that fixed it. I'm not going to touch it now. There's a big gob of white paint. But, so is life. That is one pink cat. And hey, we made it to the point where my camera splits up the clip into two. Well, it hasn't split into two yet. Only one clip. Let's move on to the next cat. Right on. Oh, right on. Okay. My name is Garrett. Is my... You made it this far into this video. My name is Garrett. That's my owner's name. Maybe we should cut that out. My name is Git. My owner named me Git Cat. Hi, Squanchy. That's my brother. What do you want, Squanchy? You just want somebody to talk to. Isn't that right, Squanchy? Oh, are you done talking now? Yeah, that's a nice amount of white paint right there. Let's immediately go for the pink nose. That's always fun. I might need to get more red paint out when I'm making the brown for the kitty. I'm not sure yet. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. That's one big nose. I need to make it darker here. Oh, that's so pink too. I like it a lot. Okay, let's just go right for the Windsor blue now. And add nostrils. Nostrils! And then, we're happy. Let's see. Yeah, that's not so bad. It's kind of in the frame too. We're mixing some colors. We're making brown. So let's just go right in the middle of this. Oh, that's a beautiful brown. I'm really happy with this decision to do this second coat. The painting's coming alive before we know it. Alright, let's get a different shade of brown here. Let's just mix in some yellow. Just straight yellow. That's... yeah, it's kind of subtle. I don't know if that's coming across on the camera now. But it's not necessarily all about the camera. This painting is an object. It's going to be a one of one. It's going to have its own life too eventually. If all things go to plan, if this doesn't get wrecked or painted over for another composition, or my owner paints over it in spite, might be a good video for my owner's channel, my owner's YouTube channel. Destroying my cats. Oh, I couldn't imagine. Kind of got a green here. What? Oh, the red. The red is the antidote to the green. Make it more brown. Like, oh, it's kind of a more sickly green now. Let's try some of this. Oh yeah. This is so satisfying to me. At least I'm the artist creating right now. If it wasn't satisfying to create, what would be the point of doing it? If you're just like, whoa, shit, now I have to paint a cat today. That's when I quit being an artist. The day I have to paint a cat instead of want to. Alright, let's mix some, change the shade again, add some more yellow. I have to change the shade or something, whatever, for add some red, just to get more paint. We're gonna take a lot of paint painting this little kitty. I forgot to paint the eyes. Got too far ahead of myself. I don't want to clean all this brown paint off my brush, so I'm grabbing a new paint. I'm gonna mix some yellow and this cerulean blue and just make a green. This cat has green eyes. Yeah. That's kind of nice. Let's go back for this other eye. What color eyes are your eyes, I guess? Where would I lead that sentence to? What color eyes are yours? If Wacky Paintings answers that one, I'll be able to make an artistic rendition of what I think Wacky Paintings looks like. He let a few things slip. Like he. Now I know. Not now well, I was going to just refer to them in a they them kind of thing. Like I like to refer to everybody. But now I could know more about them. Which is nice. It's almost like it's a personalized channel for Wacky Paintings. I'm definitely going to have to go over the red, but I don't think I have to go over the red everywhere, just in spots. And I think that's going to be true with the background too. I think I'm going to go over the background. I think that's when the time lapse will kick back in, and I'll have to rent another studio time. I'm going to take my time though in the studio next time. Cost $300 an hour, so I tried to get it done, and I was done within like 10 minutes, but then they charge you for the whole hour. So I hope my owner doesn't check his credit cards. He's gonna disown me. I better not look. We'll just talk about now and the future. The future is now. Yeah. Oh man, this is such a beautiful cat. Okay, more paint. Cerulean blue. This yellow. And then what little red I have left. And that'll make a brown. Oh, I should add a whole bunch of white. Let's add like too much white. Like, yeah. Almost. That's like 30-40% white. It's getting bigger. The glob's getting bigger. Okay, this is going to be the paint for a while, I guess. Uh-oh. Almost got it in his eye. Cleverly fixed, though. How liberal do you get with your paint? I'm just assuming everybody who's watching this is an artist for some reason, when I know I'm just making content. Everybody who watches Bob Ross isn't at home painting. Not everybody. Lots of people were, though. Alright, let's change up my hue a bit, even though I have a lot of paint here. Yeah. That's looking such... this cat is awesome looking. I just wish I could pet each and every one of these kittens. Just hold them up. They'd be huge if they were to scale. Wouldn't that be neat? Oh man, this cat is bussin'. Bustin'. Okay. Oh, that's some red. Hey, that's something I like to do. Just put some straight colors in. Let's go for some blue now. Just a streak of blue. And let's just put down some paint here. Go straight for the yellow. And put in some subtle streaks of yellow. That might be... There we go. Yeah, this cat is beautiful. Okay, back to some brown. Yeah, I think I'm just like looking at what I painted before. I feel like I watered it down, but I think I just was being so cheap with the paint because it's such a large area of paint to cover. And I'm poor, you know? Like, I can't be painting like this every day. Even though I paint every day, I have it budgeted. I do have to buy, like, more yellow this month. So that's in my budget. Buy yellow. Oh, yellow seems to be the color I use the most. I'm just having an out-of-body experience. I'm thinking like this cat here should not be smiling. Could you imagine? couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. No, I'm not doing it. I'm calling it now. I'm not going to paint a not smile. Whatever you call those. I have no idea what happens when you don't smile. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine what it would be like to not smile. So I'm going to smile. I want to smile forever. This cat, it's just coming to life right before my eyes. Okay, I gotta keep laying down some fresh paint over here though. There's a lot of cat to cover. Ooh, this cat's getting a little bit bigger there. Let's kind of tone it down. Give him a little lump here. Go as low as we can. Let's change the composition of it. Let's make his neck there a little bit bigger. Wow, that's something I don't actually do. Change a composition like that too much. But when they're authenticating this in 1,000 years, and YouTube is like been shut down for the last 5 years, and they can't pull up this video anymore because it's the year 20. I was gonna do the math, but it'd take me forever in the head, so I'm just gonna say 2099. Even though that's like 80 years. '78. I don't think I'm gonna make it to next millennium, guys. Or next century, I should say. I'm not gonna make it to the year 2100. I would be 109 in human years. It's just the grim reality of life. I'm not gonna live forever. It's very green looking. I need more red. I'm out of red. Hey, look at this. I just happen to have some cadmium red hue. This will work. This is, yeah, I'm gonna double check this is acrylic. Ah! You've been called up to bat. A new color has entered the arena. I haven't used this color on this show before, but it used to be my go-to red color because that's what my art store sold. But now I buy my colors online because I moved to towns and I don't have a local art store. Not a good one, at least. My local art store doesn't. It just has a bunch of sold-out paint sections. Okay. I think I was painting more hastily too. I think I'm slowed down a little bit being on camera mode, which is hilarious. Before, on camera mode when I was painting my little ones, I felt like the camera was speeding up my paintings instead of slowing it down. So, new level of artist unlocked. Yeah, baby. Just mixing some white into what's left over there. Kind of get some that realistic, lived in, not really realistic, but that lived in color. So it's not like a solid, not like a paint bucket tool, you know? There's a big chunk of paint right there. Yeah. I can't wait to be an artist where, like, just using tubes and tubes of paint is not even a thought. Right now, it's like using tubes and tubes of paint. that's a depressing thought. That's like, that's a lot of money. That's all my money. And then I won't be able to, I don't know. What do I use my money for anyway? It'd be nice to make a lot of money and be able to... What would I want to do? I would like to switch my diet up. I think it's time to eat vegetables. Yesterday I went to the store and bought a couple of apples and a red bell pepper, because that was the cheapest bell pepper, and a bag of cucumbers, of little mini cucumbers. And I ate it. I didn't eat all the cucumbers. I saved them. I still have some. I think I have 1 or 2 left, maybe. And today I went to the store and I bought another red bell pepper, because it's the cheapest. And then I bought a bag of carrots so I could have them for a while. And I bought 3 apples, which I ate them all already today. All 3 apples. My red bell pepper, which was a pain to eat. I don't think I'm gonna... That's not a lifestyle. That's just me trying something new. I don't think eating a raw red bell pepper. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try it and do it again tomorrow. But, like, tomorrow will be day 3. I'm thinking about making my owner is thinking about making a mukbang video for his channel where he eats vegetables. Yeah, let's just add some paint here and there. Let's just grab all the brown we can. Yeah, I don't want that to be white there, I don't think. Wash off my paintbrush. And I'm mixing some black. Gonna make those eye colors. Make those pupils. Actually, I'm gonna hold off and go pick up a different paintbrush. Paint it all. I'm gonna grab some of that yellow and the blue and mix just a bunch of kind of dark green. And I'm just gonna pull out a paint, leave some room to put the black irises, because that's what I'm... Oh no, this is the irises I'm coloring now, and then the black is the pupil. But I believe that's the play, just to get more color in there. And then just pupil time. And I don't pick enough green there because I left a little space. Yo! Okie dokie! Good thing I had a name reveal at the beginning of this clip. Now I'm going to have to leave it in an editing. I mean, my editor will have to leave it in an editing. I'll have to make a note of it. Okay. It looks sinister. Or she. Mix in some of that black with the brown. I'll just do that. I think right here. Oh, that might be too much. No such thing as mistakes. Just happy little accidents. Oh, and yeah, right here. There we go. That's where I'm going with it. There we go. It was all an intention from the beginning. Now I'm going to mix some white in with that. Just kind of make it gray. This cat has a gray underpatch. Whoa! Wow. The depths of the unimaginable have been achieved. Okay. Let's go back a brush. I think I'm going back to the one I just used green on. The name of this brush is Ron. And similar eye dots. That has a stroke of green in the middle. But that should be fine. Ah, I made it worse, I made it worse, I made it worse. Time to fix it. Okay. I gotta go back. Oh, I should just use that white on the brush. And, going back for more pink-nosed action. Well, as you heard, potentially, I don't know how good the audio picked it up, but my supper is ready. I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go wash my face off to look civil. And I'll be back to paint the orange cat with the new makeup, probably. Well, here's another day. Where's my towel? Don't forget to bring a towel. Words to live by. Alright. I think I got a nice dry brush here. I'll just go right in for the eyes of this yellow cat. I was thinking about doing the eyes and the nose, but knowing how much yellow bleeds, I'm just gonna paint the yellow first. This is crazy far in the video. Thank you so much for watching this far in. If you're still watching, this is a journey we've been on. And this painting is huge, and I didn't paint it alone. We painted it together, even though, like, the painting's done, and you're watching the video now that it's done. This has been a journey we've taken together, and I got something special. The record's already on my record table. The gold edition of Pink Riot Matching Carpet, and it has 3 bonus tracks. It's the gold edition, and it's the first time on vinyl. I made this in a panic one day. It was a birthday present from my sister. She bought this for me. I made it and got it custom printed. It's a double album, 2 sides. The second album is an avant-garde with my cat. And, well, I guess it would have been my brother's cat. My brother is the cat and my owner. But we're going to listen to this side because it's way more intelligible. It's Pink Riot, baby, on vinyl. Heads up. The pressing didn't turn out too well. The audio was very quiet. So any loud crackles, there's a lot of loud crackles on the vinyl, is accentuated just because I have to blast the music so much to listen to it. I've never actually listened to the full thing. Here we go, baby. I gotta go to my record player. Hi. It sounds like it's gonna blast your head off, but then it's just quiet music. Alright, let's just paint some yellow all over this cat. It was a different color of yellow that I was using before. I'm using the one that's more applicable for the mixing of orange. Bridge fall. Oh, that yellow ochre is so beautiful. That was the smell of money. This is Pink Riot. It's my owner's band. It's a 7-track album, but since it's on vinyl, we wanted to use all the space on the vinyl, so I put 3 bonus songs on the side. that city for a night, the stars were so bright, she rode me like a bench. I thought she was too cute, but she gave me the boot. Bitch was a cutthroat wench. Hey you, in those high blue jeans, I hate to see you go, but love to watch you leave. Hey you, in those high blue jeans, I hate to see you go. Hi Squanchy! But love to watch you leave. My cat's having a lot of fun. He likes it here. This is day 39 of painting. As you noticed yesterday, or the last time I was painting, I said it was day 37. I took a day off. And it is currently Tuesday. And I released this on Thursday, and I'm painting this. I mean, I'm planning to release this on Thursday. Oh, let the steam out of my shirt. I better get busy. That was Sheila Sassy. That was the first song we wrote for Pink Riot. I think the ballad is next. Or no, it's not the ballad yet. Rock and Roll Princess. Gotta blast this one. And then you blast it, and then we blast it too, and then it's just loud as hell, and you just enjoy the show when it kicks in right here. I see you dancing from the stage. You look young, people wonder your age. No makeup, shorts and drawers. I only know that 'cause you gave me yours. Good to the black rubber pants convertible. Is that just yellow ochre? Yeah, that's just what the color of yellow ochre looks like. Let's give them a really heavy yellow ochre muzzle. If you want to listen to this music, the best way to listen to it is just on YouTube. Just search up Pink Riot. I'm sure you'll find it. Alright, now I'm going to make some yellow ochre with that yellow. Let's see, it makes some yellow ochre with white. Yeah, baby. I kind of like it. It's got a dull golden tone to it. Right down to the eye. Yeah. And then mix in some of that yellow ochre that was already there. It's so fresh that the paint on the... And I'm painting it so thickly that it's still wet on the canvas. Whoa! Squanchy just went 100 miles an hour. He must be really having fun. He likes to go outside, but he's kind of slow. And when I'm outside, I like to exercise. So I should take him out more often. Because he loves it. I have him leash trained. I really hope there's no abrupt cuts during this segment, because sometimes people like to claim my own music against me, because it's just a 12-bar blues is one of these songs in particular. But that'll be okay. We'll deal with it. Maybe I won't even edit it out. I'll just fight it. I'm not monetized yet. I think it was this song. This song's all about doing drugs. Drinking beers. Mostly doing drugs, though. Let's see if I can remember the lyrics. It's all about smoking weed, mostly. Oh, he played the bong. Smoke marijuana for breakfast, do line a coke for lunch. Tomorrow I'll have them together at a little town called brunch. Smoking a bong, it ain't wrong. Smoking a bong, 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 until I'm gone. For dinner I'll have peyote, topped with magic shrooms. It won't be much longer before I taste the tune. Smoking a bong, no, it ain't wrong. Smoke won't be a problem until it's gone. Here it comes. Bong hit. And then I play the bong as an instrument. It's groundbreaking music, I tell you what. It's the bong solo. Only a true artist like my owner can play it.
Drink alcohol when you're thirsty. It works when you're hungry too. If you skip eggs at breakfast, you could be happy too. Pass me the bong.
That line, if you want to be, or you can be happy too. If you skip eggs at breakfast, you can be happy too. I think that was written by my guitarist. For the most part, I wrote the lyrics myself. But it was a collaborative project, that's for sure. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do this guitar solo. I think the first guitar solo in the song I played, though, it's like the only instrument I actually played. It's like the most simple guitar solo ever. And, if I don't just love it. This is the ballad. I guess I could paint the face. I could take a break from painting the yellow. Now that I got everything around it painted. Let's just go straight for the blue eyes. Nice, beautiful blue. I'm using Windsor blue. Let's leave room for the pupil again. That worked good in the last cat. It's small. I figured the yellow was gonna take a while. Alright, that paintbrush can go in the water. I think it just chill there. I'm using Ron today mostly. That was not Ron, that was guest appearance by a nameless brush. Ah, I got yellow on my hand there, and I put it on the red cat. Oh, that's not so bad, I got it out. Whew. Oh, I should have used that other brush. I guess I'm gonna use another brush now. Do what I used to do back in the day. I'd just grab a new brush. Or is this Ron? Is there two Rons? No, this is not Ron. I'm just kidding. It just looks similar. Yeah, that nose is coming out pretty good. Oh, this song is awesome. It's called Liquor On. It's kind of inspired by the Trailer Park Boys.
Until you're 18, it's up to me. Shouldn't break the rules of society. Besides that, the drink will only make you pee.
Yeah, we worked on this 7-track EP for a while. It was a lot of fun. I had so much fun making it. We mostly made it in my bedroom. But for the drums, we went out to my friend's house and used her husband's golfing training garage, which she also uses a band's practice studio. I brought my drum mic kit up there and we recorded these. My guitarist played the drums for the album. We had a different drummer for our live shows, but we never did. This cat's really coming to life. I think mixing up this yellow ochre is not only is it beautiful, it's like a really opaque color.
We wear hats in the Legion. That's how bad as we are. We are banned from your region. Overdosing on cocaine. Jaywalking, fools talking. Jaywalking, she's rocking tonight. Mom on tell with the shake and bake. Look, she gives me what I say no. Every night I wake and bake. Driving home from the bar. Club hopping, fools talking. Club hopping, she's rocking tonight. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think this is the last song on the album. So whatever song is playing next is the bonus tracks. And they're from songs from my youth that I somehow still had and I needed to immortalize on this vinyl. Like this song. It's called Cat Covered with Cheese. I wrote the lyrics and my friend Carl, who was the guitarist for Pink Riot, did everything else. We grew up together. I'm running out of just the regular yellow.
See that cat over there? He's covered with cheese.
Covered cheese.
Know who did that?
Genius writing in the lyrics.
Jella, you're not cool.
Shut up, my mom says I'm cool.
This one is My Mom Says I'm Cool.
My mom says
I
that.
believe it's based off a Millhouse joke on The Simpsons.
She said that when she drove me to school. My mom says I'm cool. She said that when she drove me to school. My mom says that I'm cool. I'm the breeze. I'm the best. I smoke cigarettes.
here. I'm just gonna try and fill it in with yellow, kind of missing color from everywhere to make it look natural, like it's part of the tail.
I guess you are pretty cool, Steve Della.
This last song, I believe, is called Flowers. Very personal song. I wrote it shortly after high school. Again, Carl did all the music. But this is what we did. We were hanging out together and we were just producing music. And I have the copies of all of them still, amazingly. I think they'd be lost to time.
She lived down the road. Her lawn was nicely mowed. The grass was not too short, but at the same time, not too long. Her name was Flowers. She had magical garden powers, but she was lost in the garden of love. Can't get her back, no. Can't get her back. Can't get her back. Gotta plant another flower. Plant another flower.
I'm gonna get some more of that regular yellow. Put it on my palette because I used it all. Well, I hope you're enjoying this little music excursion. Honestly, I just wanted to show off my record player. But there's no records I can play. So, I took it in my own hands and made my own record. This is a project a few years old, that's for sure.
Gotta plant another flower.
And that's the album. On vinyl, legitimately. There is a side 2, but this will probably be the only ever music excursion on my show. It was quite a lengthy one, I know. That'd be funny if the album was just skipping right now on the at the end. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Well, it doesn't sound like it's ending. We just get to listen to this forever. This moment. This moment is gonna live forever. I honestly think that's what's happening right now. Was this vinyl produced so cheap it doesn't end? I just lifted up the needle a little bit. So we're at the next part of the album. They're like not continuous, they're like continuous rings at the end? Alright, I'm just gonna hit the button. I'm pretty sure that would just play forever. It's not like there was like a long silent track there. It was literally skipping at the end with nothing. Yeah, that was nice. That reminds me, I used to play that album when I was streaming. Occasionally. But then my streams would get copyright struck and was for my own music. It was very odd. But that's not really the reason I stopped. It was just it wasn't a sustainable lifestyle. The way I was addressing my wanting to produce content, I guess my energy is better suited on TikTok. Got some red paint mixed in there. That's okay. I'll just roll with the punches. Use more paint. Use more paint. Use more paint. I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to smell you later and come back. Awesome. I took a really long break. It wasn't really long. I still have my makeup on. I don't really like to wear my makeup for that long. But I want to take it off. I was just feeling some feelings like, do I even really want to paint? But I have a video to release, so it doesn't really matter if I want to paint or not. That had some red in it. I want to get this, if I don't paint now, I'll have to paint later. I'd have to paint something to put on YouTube. And I announced, my owner announced this painting on his other channel. On the channel GP does. He's doing healthy mukbangs. He's eating a bunch of vegetables, just raw. Jesus, paint is almost dry. It's been so long. I'm glad the paintbrush didn't dry. It wasn't in water or anything. This is one of my go-to brushes. Hi, Squanchy. What you meowing about? Yeah? You wanna spend more time with me? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you hungry? You're looking right at me, but you're not saying a thing. Come here. Squanchy. He's just gonna run away. I'm gonna go walk towards him, he's gonna run away. But I think he's happy that I was walking towards him. He's like, take me somewhere. He's like, he's probably a little hungry, but that's okay. He could be hungry a little bit. It's not like it's been... it might have been hours since he ate last. But that's okay. I think it's a little bit of a controlling thing too. He likes to control me. He's like, okay, time for me. That's okay. This cat is awesome. Like, I feel this need to go over the parts where the paint is dry and just add more layers. I can't wait till I'm a successful enough artist where paint isn't such a concern. Like, doing this feels like a waste of paint right now, but I already have it on my palette. But I love it. I want to keep this up forever. But time is running out. And I have a mural sized painting to complete before Thursday. And it's only Tuesday. I'm almost done this yellow though. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna put some more yellow in some spaces here on the dry paint. Oh, it's so satisfying. I don't know why painting on top of paint is just immensely satisfying. Can someone explain that one to me? I was just like, oh, I'm feeling fulfilled right now. Like that's the way painting should be done. For some reason, that's just the way. It's feeling right to me. Oh yeah, straight yellow ochre. Let's go back to that. Oh, it's just so immensely beautiful. Oh shit. This might be a bit red in this ear here, but that is a-okay. I'm not even done painting the belly. I'm just like spending some time. Oh, that's big. That's a big red streak. I don't like that. Just trying to cover that up right away. Yeah, there we go. And it's a little bit subtly showing through. That's neat. Okay, let's go back to this back here. I think it's more important to get the face looking real good like that. Not more important, but it is important, I should say. There we go. I don't know, man. This is a satisfying painting to me. Got some black streaks there. I'll just keep it going a little bit. Gotta mix some black here. I don't even think I have the colors on my palette. No, okay. Let's clean off Ron. I got my towel right here off camera. The red's over here. Oh fuck. This cap's almost busted off. Alright, that's probably too much red, but I'm painting more in a minute anyway, so that's okay. Mix up some quick black. I often mix my own black. It's kind of a satisfying thing to do. Alright, this might be harder now. Let's mix up with some more. More black, more black, more black. I had to go over that one. Now I often do those little I'm doing those ear nubs in this painting. Just a little one on this one. There we go. Let's clean off Ron again. And I still have a little bit of white left on my palette. And you know what? While I'm at it, got white on my brush. Go back and mix some of the eye color up. Just seems a little weak for some reason. So I'm just gonna glob some paint on there. Make it feel like you're actually looking at a painting when you look at the eyes, especially. Because that is a focal point. Right on. I have that blue. I'm mixing up a bit of a lighter black here, just to fill in some spots here on the whiskers. I wanted it to be noticeably different for some reason in my head there, but it's also kind of subtle. That is a lighter blue. Oh, shoot. Oh, I guess. Hi, Squanchy. How's my brother doing? Want some pets? Now it's a no. He doesn't want any pets right now. Walked away. He wants my attention, but he knows I'm busy. I told him. Well, I just gotta take a moment right here and talk about something in the video, I guess. I'm guessing, because I know I'm just gonna go into a time-lapse shot. So, same day, same time-lapse shot, but what? No, that's it. So next, we're just gonna cut to Studio GP for a short little, time-lapse shot. Maybe it's gonna be 2, I don't know yet, but I'm gonna do the background now today. I'm gonna take a little break, I guess. Here I am again in the studio. I can just imagine my owner reading his credit card debt. 2 studio sessions, $600. So I've painted the sun yellow, and then when I had yellow on my brush, I started the green of the grass again, and I got as far as I could, and then this happened. I'm pretty sure I was spooked by a ghost because 2 crazy things happened in a row. Well, sorry about the abrupt change. I don't know what that looked like, but I was like painting over here and I scooted over and I knocked that chair, and then this glass thing broke over, and this thing's invincible. Oh, there's a loony in there. I'm rich! And all my paintbrushes are everywhere. And then my camera stopped running. And this is where the story gets interesting. This is my good camera that I film everything on. It's my Canon 70D. And, it's not turning back on. And so I changed the battery. And this is even the name brand battery. And I think my camera died. So this one looks like it's charging now. I'll put the other one back in there. So that's charging. Let's give this some battery. Oh. She's alive. No card in camera. Uh-oh. Well, the card is in this camera, so... And the battery looks like it's okay. It's the same battery, though, that died on me. Well, anyway, I'm going to turn this off now. So I'm glad this camera isn't dead. I thought this was gonna be the end of this painting, at least session for today. I'm gonna paint on this camera, but then I can't find the charger for this camera. So, yeah. I guess that's what I'm going to go back to painting. Let's see how long I could go for. Intermission over. Back to time-lapse Garrett. So yeah, that was crazy. I just tried to get back into painting, but really, I was scared as hell in my head. Like, what is this going to happen again right away? This is not okay, Jesus. This is my only phone, God. You know what I'm saying? Not my phone, my only camera, my 70D. I do have this other camera, which I guess I'd have to try and make do with. I just don't know if I could do it. It's gonna be so hard. I don't have that flip around camera. The camera was just dead there, and I was giving it CPR. I'm so glad I caught that on camera. That was so ugly and so bad. I'm so sad. I really hope this camera lives forever. Well, that's it for day 39. Tomorrow is the last day. It's day 40, and day 41 will be posted online. I would love to just keep my tripod set up at this same angle, but I love butts. I use the tripod and camera every day, so that near-death experience nearly killed me. And you know what? It really puts the fragility of this channel. Like, if this camera dies, I don't really... That backup camera that I was using there is not suitable for this at all. And... sounds dramatic to say, but it might, like, be the end of me producing content on both my YouTube channels for a while. We're so close. We're so close to being done. This is the final day that I've allotted for painting. I'm gonna fix this little area right here because it bugs me. I'm gonna do it with a smaller brush. And then I'm gonna take up the big brush and then I'm gonna paint it red. So I'm gonna ask Studio GP to take it one last time. That stands for Studio Giant Pussycat. Oh my god, that's another $300 bill coming in the mail. I'm gonna have to check the mail. I really hope they accept my business. I might have to stiff them on the bill. The credit card, we're going to cancel the credit card, I'm pretty sure. Well, anyway, time-lapse time. Yep, and we scammed the studio once again here to record our last little clip. $300 more on the drain. So I painted all this red, and I painted a little blue, of course, and then I used so much paint. All my owner's paint. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to go take a little break. I'm going to keep my makeup on, and then we're going to focus on the last piece of the painting. Mama or Papa's face. Well, here we are. This is probably the last clip of the last day. I saved the big cat's face for last. I'm just going to quickly grab some red paint on this big brush and go around the eyes. Like I mean it. That's all I want to do right now. Now I want to go grab a clean brush. Maybe I'll just grab a clean brush. Fairly small one in scale of the painting. And just like lather on some white. That white means it, baby. Those are some eye whites. Yeah, dude. This is something to get excited for. I got some pink in there. Oh, I feel like I'm not talking enough sometimes when I make this show. But when you're truly just making art, you're not always talking. I guess it's because it's putting on the front that I'm teaching you how to paint, but I don't really think anybody's painting along with me. Especially in this one, especially with all the sped up sections and whatnot. And then I want to go mix some blue. I think I'm going to make quite a pale blue here. And I'm just going to go directly into the eye with a big gob of paint. This eye is huge. It's going to take a lot more paint than what I mixed up there. Mixing up paint, mixing up paint. Yeah. Wow. I still don't know if I understand how much of a challenge this painting is, and I'm nearly done. I think I would put more work into it if I wasn't making the video, though. I think I'm not, like, the artist in me feels like I'm not done, but the filmmaker in me means I'm nearly done. And the filmmaker in me is calling the shots right now. Oh yeah. There's something so satisfying. Alright. Jeez. Takes so much paint. Just for a small little area. Whoa! A lot of paint on the floor. Wow, well, I'm 1/4 done the eye. Painting like this takes a lot of energy. I mean, it's just a lot of paint on the wall. The wall's just vertical. Okay, let's go for some more just darker paint. And just kind of have some subtleties going on there. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's move on to the other eye. Uh-huh. Oh, this painting is so cool. I'm so excited to share it with the world. And especially this experience of painting along, creating together. Don't you feel like you painted this just as much as me? And if you do, how does that make you feel? Is that something that makes you happy or bums you out? All right. Looks like I'm done another quarter of an eye. Iris. And then after this, I think I'm going to move on to the pink nose. All right. Look at that. I think I got all that color down. Now I just wanted to match this other eye, so I'm going to go straight for the Windsor blue. Just kind of shade it in a little bit. Make it subtle. Very, very subtle. There we go. Needs to be not so subtle on this side right now. I really want these big eyes to be kind of lived in with a lot of paint, so people will be all impressed, because they're looking at the eyes, I think. And like, whose eyes I think they're going to look at the most is the biggest eyes. All their eyes are beautiful. Alright, let's clean this drink. I have a glass of water right beside my paint cup. Let's drink it. Here's to drinking water. There's another paintbrush in the paint glass. I think I'm going to use that one. And I'm making some dark pink. Just a really dark pink. Maybe I'll just go for some straight blue right here. Alright. I'm going to wash that off. Go for the straight red and straight white in a heavy mixture. It's gonna like a really light pink now, and that's like almost too subtle. I'll make some of that color in now. Oh yeah. Well, shit, son. That's all you had to say. Got a lot of blue mixed in there. Let's go for some more white and pink here. Make it less subtle. And on the top of the nose. Hi, Squanchy. You want to come on camera today? No, you're gonna run past me? See you later. I wish he'd come to my feet so I could just pick him up. But he knows I would just pick him up if he came to my feet, and he doesn't really want that. So, understandable. Oh man, I think that looks really good. Let's wipe off some of this paint. Put it right in the paintbrush. I've been using this paintbrush a lot for this. It's an old 3-inch. I'm just gonna go straight for some of the that red. Make sure I have 2 reds I'm using at the moment. Vermilion and a cadmium red hue, I think. I can't remember what it was called. The tube is nowhere to be seen at the moment. Squanchy. Yeah, Squanchy? Do you want something? Not that bad. Huh. I don't really think this layer of paint is showing up so much on film, but in person, when you're looking this face to face, it's going to make so much of the difference. I remember painting a line of red here. Why don't I see it? Did I miss a quarter? I guess I'm just going to go kind of closer without picking up much paint. I'm just going to have to live with that. I think it might have been. Oh shoot. I think that might have been able to pick up on frame. See if you can see the drop of red paint dropping. It's just on the floor. It'll dry there. This carpet is old as hell. It's been here my whole life. Uh-oh, I got some white mixed in there. Not very much, it'll be very subtle. That's a-okay. I think it's more important that this cat is more or less kind of strong, this red color. I guess there's a lot more red in... Oh, maybe not. Maybe I should be mixing some more blue in with this. I think that's the trick. I need to mix some blue in. That's just black now. Alright, I am regretting everything because I mixed that a lot with my red. Alright, I'm just going to have to roll with it. As long as I get all this darkness, where it's not so subtle. But it's got to not be everything. Fuck. It did look kind of cool though. Now you know that pupil, or that eyes of that white, painted with a fingy. Okay. Gonna clean this off a little bit. Running so low on paint. Red paint. Nothing's coming out. Okay, I'm getting a lot of paint here. Oops, my booty just touched the painting. I think it's dry down there. Unlike your booty. You know what I'm saying? Got him. I'm getting so close to being done. I'm gonna mix some black together. So I use wipe off my brush. Using this brush. This brush doesn't have a name, but ooh, makes beautiful black. Got some cerulean looking blue mixed in there. That's what the eye whites look like. I didn't use any cerulean blue on this cat face. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my painting. Slunchy, are you hungry again? I'm pretty sure I just fed you. Or are you just wanting attention this time? Never really know with this cat. Not done with the black yet. I have to do the rest of the face. That was so satisfying. I thought I was done for a minute. Okay. Squanchy. And this cat is the happiest. He's holding in a proud, like, little... He's got like a whimper in his lip. Oh my god. I love him. I didn't just gender him. He could be a mom. It's not a father cat. Alright. Still mixing more paint together. Need lots of black. I guess he needs ear holes. Launchy, my baby. All that's left are the whiskers. This cat, he gets 3. Oh, right. 3 more whiskers coming up. There's a lot more paint on this side of the face, I think. Damn it. I just want to get all the red out of the whisker. Is that too much to ask? It might be. You know, it's fine. It's fine. This whisker here should get a little bit more paint, though. I'm going to grab Ron for the final couple paint strokes here. Pick up some more white. Ah, oh, fuck. I think that's that. I think that's the painting. I think I'm done. Hello. You might be wondering what happened in this video. Well, I am GP Does. I am the owner of Get Cat. Well, my cat is out of control. He's using all my paint supplies. He used my big 8-foot chunk of canvas. I'm gonna have to put him down. I'm gonna put down Get Cat. He's too out of control. And there's nothing you could do about it. That's the big announcement. Unless we can find a museum that is willing to pay me $1 million for this cat painting that my cat made. But yeah, in 2 weeks' time, I'm afraid I'm putting down Get Cat.